Back in May of 2020, Chris Jans bet on himself at New Mexico State when he decided to turn down the head coaching job at East Tennessee State University. Now, nearly 2 years later, that decision has paid off in a big way with a Power 5 job at Mississippi State. The Jans the man going to Mississippi State was announced a little over 12 hours after the Aggies lost to Arkansas in the round of 32 at the NCAA tournament. It's also something we thought could happen following NMSU's first tournament win since 1992 when they beat UConn on Thursday. Of course, this one hurts for Aggie Nation, but Jans is set to receive a massive pay bump from Mississippi State, as well as the opportunity to coach at the highest level. In Jans' tenure at New Mexico State, 4 WAC regular season titles. The Aggies won 3 WAC tournament championships under his guidance, and that massive NCAA tournament win over UConn on Thursday. 7 wins in 5 years over Power 5 schools. Now, KTSM 9's Colin Deaver, he was actually with the team in Buffalo when the Jans news broke. He has more on the hire.
Andy, I watched it all go down in the lobby of New Mexico State's hotel room in downtown Buffalo on Sunday morning. Shortly after the first report surfaced of Chris Jans' move to Mississippi State, he emerged from the elevators in the lobby and gave associate head coach James Miller a huge hug, perhaps a ceremonial passing of the torch. We'll get to that in just a moment. But for Jans, this move is bittersweet. Yes, he's excited about going to Mississippi State and the SEC, but he will miss his friends and family that he has made in these last 5 years at New Mexico State.
There's just rarely good timing. It is what it is, and yeah, I'm excited about a new adventure, a new challenge, but you know, it's gonna be tough because this place means so much to us.
This is a chance Jans has waited his entire career for, a job at a Power 5 program.
It's a bigger stage, a bigger platform. You get to compete against the best players, the best coaches each and every night, and certainly it's going to be a challenge for us, but that was probably the biggest deciding factor.
Jans came to Las Cruces in 2017 looking for a second chance after being fired from Bowling Green in 2015 for an incident with a woman at a bar. He rebuilt his reputation over the last 5 years and won enough games to finally get the call he's coveted.
And let's be honest, I wouldn't be in this position if it wasn't for Mario Moccia and Gary Carruthers and the leadership that was in place when they hired me 5 years ago. And I'm indebted for the rest of my life to those folks.
What I'm shocked at is it took that a Power 5 AD so long to realize that there's a tremendous coach out there. I know there's a lot of coaching hires, but I think Mississippi State is getting one of the best.
New Mexico State beat 7 Power 5 programs in Chris Jans' 5 years in Las Cruces. One of those Power 5 teams, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, in December of 2019. And you can be sure that Bulldogs brass were paying attention that day. It was a reason why Chris Jans was hired by Mississippi State. For now in Las Cruces, Colin Deaver, KTSM 9 Sports.
Colin, thank you. Now, Jans leaves for Starksville tomorrow, so what's next for New Mexico State basketball, right? If you ask those who are close to the program, they don't feel like Director of Athletics Mario Moccia has to search too far for Jans' replacement. MSU Associate Head Coach James Miller, yeah, he's already in the building and has been an assistant on Jans' staff for the past 4 years. Miller also has head coaching experience at the junior college level, and he certainly has Jans' endorsement.
I mean, it's a no-brainer. I've been saying that for years now. He's as good as there is. He's prepared. He's ready. He knows this place in and out.
If James Miller is interested, he will be an automatic finalist for the position. I don't think it would surprise you to let you know that we certainly have done our research in advance of this moment. You know, I do it every year because you got to be prepared, and obviously I thought this was one where, you know, it definitely was a possibility.
Moccia will do his due diligence, a national search, and like most coaching searches in men's basketball, expect this one to move quickly.